everyone, this is Gina. Guess what? It's treasure bag time again. So the treasure bag is a bag full of beads and components that I do about every other month. It is not a subscription bag. It is a limited edition bag that I will usually make 2 curated collections with the same types of beads and components, just in 2 different colors. So this month we have flowers and shells, and we have the Demure collection, and we have the Sophisticated collection. Now, you will notice with this particular bag, if you are a regular buyer of this bag, you will notice that this bag is a little bit different. It seems like it doesn't maybe have as much in it or something. It still has a lot in it. It has 30 individual items in this. However, we have changed the packaging a little bit. So what you're going to get, let me show you, is it will come looking like this, or like this, and you will get a list on the front that looks like this. And you will get 4 packs of beads like this. Now, your first pack will be the strand pack, and you can look here. Everything that's in the strand pack is here. Then you have a loose beads pack, then you have a pendant pack, and then you have a findings pack. Each one of these individual items counts up to 30. So it is a very full bag. We're just not using as many little plastic bags. So this is the Demure collection, and I'm just going to show you how we've packaged this. So in your Demure collection, you're going to have all these loose strands here, and then we have some very sparkly, kind of sharp and very pretty crystal that we put separate just to protect the other beads and these beads to keep them as pretty as they are. So that's in your strand bag. And then in your loose beads pack, you have 4 packages. You've got your AAA crystal, and there's like 4 or 5 different items in here as far as your crystal goes, and then but they're mixed together. And then you have some loose beads, and then we have a pack with our findings, and we have a pack with our pendants. So I just wanted to show you that it's going to look different. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is sort out both of the bags and show you everything that's in the bag. Okay, so I have opened the strand packs for both curated collections. And this is the Demure collection, and this is the Sophisticated collection. There are 10 full strands, some as long as 22 inches, and they are really nicely curated to go together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this back, and I'm going to show you each individual strand here in the bag so you can see what you're going to get. We're going to start with these 8x5 rondelles. This is the prettiest strand of beads, I think, in the world, in the whole wide world. Well, maybe not, but it's gorgeous. These are just beautiful. This is why I packaged these individually, because you can just see the sheen on these, how beautiful these are. So in the Sophisticated collection, as you've noticed, it's blacks and grays, and in the Demure collection you have some golds and some peaches and creams. So in this one we have peach rondelles. Look at how pretty those are. They're just gorgeous. So these are 8x5, and they're kind of a flat rondelle. I'll get you in really close so you can see the shape of them. This is a 22-inch strand. This has a lot of beads on it. So, and these are a little bit more expensive when you go to buy them, and usually they're about that long of a strand. So this is a really nice value here for these beads, and they're just so pretty. So we've got 1 in peach for the Demure collection and 1 in gray. And then for our next really sparkler, we have, oh, I laid those out neat, didn't I? We have a English cut, electroplated, faceted glass bead, and these are just gorgeous too. So this one I believe is called Bisque, and it will be in the Demure collection. Look at how pretty that sparkle is. This one is gray, and look at how beautiful that is. Just absolutely gorgeous. So if we put these together, how pretty those are. And if we put these two together, very nice. So that is a very long strand too. I believe it's an 18-inch strand. Then you will get in both bags, since this is called Flowers and Shells, we have some shell beads. We have a slate gray for the sophisticated bag, and we have a creamy white or peachy white type of color for the Demure bag. I'm going to get you close so you can see the shapes of these. They are like 9 by 6, I believe, in measurement, and just really, really pretty. And then you will also get some shells, some Hishi shells, and these are also, those were freshwater shells, and these are dyed little shells, Hishi beads, and this one is in peachy tones, peachy and white, and this one is in the pretty gray tones, almost with the blend almost to the black point, very pretty. So this is like an 7.5 to 8-inch strand, and there's hundreds of beads on there. Well, I don't know if there's hundreds, but there's a lot of beads on there. And then we have, I know I've put these in the last few bags, but these beads, these oval frame beads, I can find them in almost every color scheme, and sometimes that's the hardest thing when I'm curating, is to find, if I pick, let's say, red and purple, I can find a strand of beads or a type of beads that I really like in purple, but they don't offer it in red, or vice versa. So in these, I can almost always get my curation colors, and they're very pretty beads, and I have a lot of tutorials with them. So in the next bag, I promise I won't put them in there, but I really love these, and I think that a little bit of repetition with these really doesn't hurt anything. You guys can give me your opinion, what you think about that. But this one, of course, goes into the Demure collection. It's called Seashell Color. And then, of course, this one is black. Then we have some really nice mixed tones column beads. Now, the column beads, I believe, are 7 by 3.5. So these are nice little column beads. In the Demure collection, you're going to get this peachy mix, is what I called it. It has some very light pastel colors in it. It has some peaches and some creams, and it goes very nicely with the beads, and I'll lay them all together so you can see that. This is a nice long strand also. It doesn't even fit in my camera, it's so long. So you can see it's a really nice long strand. And you'll get this one in the Demure bag, and you'll get this one in the Sophisticated bag. And it's a blend of grays, clears, and blacks. And then, of course, you can't have a seashell themed bag, whatever you want to call it, without some pearls. So we've got this creamy strand for the, and these are just these are glass pearls, and they're very nice glass pearls. They're not peely. They are just really nice glass pearls. And you're going to get a cream color for the Demure bag, and you're going to get this really silvery gray for the Sophisticated bag. These are 6mm round. And we have these really pretty little 4mm round faceted opaque glass beads. We have one in peach for the Demure bag, and we have one in gray for the sophisticated bag. And these, look at the sparkle on those. These are really pretty too. I don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but these are really pretty. And as I said, you have 10 full strands in this, so we have done 8. And next, again, I do add these quite often, but this is the glass ones instead of the electroplated triangle beads are a little bit more nuggety. So I'm calling these triangle nugget strands. And you'll get a clear one in the Demure bag, and you'll get a black one in the sophisticated bag. And they're really pretty too. That'll put a nice little sparkle in your designs. This bag has a lot of sparkle though. And I've saved these two for last. These have the most amazing sparkle. These are like 3 by 4 millimeter, and they're star cut, and they have the most amazing sparkle. This strand of beads was the most expensive strand in your entire bag, and you will see when you look at them why, because the faceting is amazing. Just really nicely faceted. Just the definition of them is gorgeous. So you're getting a full strand in both bags. You're getting one in this black, a half black. It's got kind of a purple little glow to it. And this one is, I believe it's gold. But I am sending you a list, and every color and type of bead will be listed on it for you. So this is what this looks like, and that's gorgeous. Now let's put our strands together, take a peek at them, and I'm going to do one bag at a time so you can see what they look like here, and then we will go into our loose beads and components. So this is the Demure bag. They look really nice together. And then this will be your sophisticated bag. And sort these out as quickly as I can, guys. Hang in there. I know it's boring to watch, but I want to lay them separate so you can see exactly whichever bag that you're most interested in. You can see what they look like. So these complement each other very well too. You've got enough lights and lows in colors to really make a nice complementary piece with that. So those are the strands. Now our next one will be the components bag. So I already opened this one. Let me get the sophisticated one. So this is not components bag, this is the loose beads pack. And in your loose beads pack, you're going to get 4 individual packs. This one has, I believe, I'll lay it out, but I believe there's either 4 or 5 different items in there as far as the colors of the crystal and types of crystal go. So the first thing we're going to get, let's look at our AAA grade crystal packs. This one is for the Demure bag, and this one is for the sophisticated bag. So we've got some column beads, and we've got 6 of them. We've got 6 8mm cubes in one color and 6 in another color, 6 large bicones, and I'll tell you what colors real quick. So you have 4 items in this one bag, and we are going to separate this one and look at them closely so we can see what we've got. Now in the sophisticated bag, you have got black bicones. These are like 9 by 13 or something like that. They're nicely faceted and they're very pretty. Of course, they're opaque because they're black. You have 6 of those in the sophisticated bag. You have 6 in the Demure bag in the clear crystal. Then for your cubes, you have, this is called slate gray. I don't know why it's called that. It's kind of a, oh, I don't know. It's slate gray. I don't know. But it's very pretty with these shells that came. Look at that. Those go really nice together. So we've got these in the Sophisticated bag, and then we've got a golden color here in the Demure bag. Look at the sparkle on those. And these are 8mm cubes. And they're faceted, very pretty cubes. And again, they're AAA crystal, so they're really good. And then we've got burly wood color, or kind of a peachy color, in the Demure bag. And in the Sophisticated bag, we have clear. Then these column beads, these are faceted column beads. These are so pretty. This one is burly wood. And this one is also called slate gray, and it's a different color gray. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But that's what that looks like, and that's really pretty too. So let me put them together so you can see them. So Demure bag and Sophisticated bag, right there. Then that's just one bag in your loose beads bag. So I'm going to kind of scoot these up, and we're going to look at the other two bags in your loose beads bag. Or actually three. There's 4 bags in your loose beads bag, and this was one of the bags that has 4 items in it. But we also have a bag of 30 8mm round, and these are frosted and glittered baked beads. These are just really pretty. They're kind of a, I guess I would call it a bisque color. I'm not sure. Kind of a golden color. And you'll get 30 pieces of those in your Demure bag. In the Sophisticated bag, we have 8mm round. These are glass beads, and they are drizzled with golden color on them, golden paint. So these are really, really pretty too. And I'm just going to make these little piles together, so when I'm done with this particular component bag, you will see what was all in it. Then I'm not going to dump these out, but in each bag you are going to get some Toho seed beads. These are 8/0s. This one is beige, and this one is silver lined, and this one is frosted gray. Also in the Sophisticated bag, there are some that are silver lined that's translucent gray. They pretty much look exactly the same. I just had to get 2 tones to get enough of them, but they're very close to each other. You probably won't even notice the difference. So you're going to get a 10-gram bag of 8/0 seed beads in either bag. That kind of helps with stringing, or even with bead weaving, whatever you would like to do. And those go beautifully with the colors we have chosen. Then we have, these are called imitation carved coral. They're acrylic. I was really disappointed that they're acrylic. They are very pretty, but it said, you know, imitation carved coral, so I figured it was glass or whatever, but they feel like acrylic to me. I'm not really sure. I think maybe they're a composite, but they are very pretty, and you're getting 6 in this creamy white tone for the Demure bag, and you will get 6 in black for the Sophisticated bag. And you can see they are very pretty. They have a little hole that goes through the bottom here, and we can make something cute with them. Generally, I do not put anything acrylic in my bags ever, but this one snuck by me, and they are pretty. If they were not pretty, I would not have included them, I promise. So that is what is in your loose beads bag. Then let me just kind of scoot these back. We have a pendant bag for each color. Most everything is the same except for one pendant. One pendant is black and the other is white. We're going to go ahead and look at what's in the bag. I'm just going to pull the two pendants that are different out. Those are the only things that differ, and we'll go ahead and look at one of these bags here. You're going to get the same thing in both bags, except you'll get this white one in the Demure, this black one in the Sophisticated. These are jade, this is white jade, this is dyed black jade. So they are gemstone pendants, and they are set in brass, and it's a little textured on the side, and it's really pretty. So let me show you. This is the Demure bag, this is the Sophisticated bag, and these are really pretty pendants. So you will get, depending on your color selection, one of those in your bag. Then, because this is a shells and flowers theme, we have lots of shell shapes in this bag. So we have these three pendants, and they could be charms. They're a little bit big, but they would make perfect earrings and a pendant. So we have, this is golden tone alloy with a little faux pearl in the middle. Just really cute little pendant, and you get three of them regardless of the bag that you choose. And then we have, I'm trying to remember, I think one of these, I think this is 18 karat gold, and this is 18 karat gold plated brass, and it has a cubic zirconia in the middle, and it is a flower link component. So you could just attach jump rings to either side, and you can put it on chain from both sides, or you could do it sideways and attach to the side for a bracelet. So yeah, we can do a lot with this, and this is really pretty. It's like 30 by 30, so it's nice, good size, very pretty, very unique type of component. You will get one of those regardless of the bag you bought. And we have these natural shells, and it has some golden electroplated color on them. And they're all different sizes. Some of them are pretty good size, and some of them are a little bit smaller, but you will get one regardless of the bag you have chosen. And this has a little brass ring on the top, really cute little shell. Then you will get this nice large golden alloy pendant. It's very pretty, very nicely finished. It has some texturing across the top here to make it look like a shell. This is pretty good size. It's hard for me to go through this quickly and tell you all the sizes of everything, but this one is, if I can find it, I think it's the 30 by 17, those are the other ones. I am not sure. I don't want to take a bunch of time doing this and boring you guys, but this is a good size. I'll put it in my palm, you can see. Nice, good size pendant. You're getting one of those in both bags. And then we have these. I think these are the 30 by 18. You will get two in your treasure bag, and this is also golden tone alloy, and you can see it's textured on both sides. These would make perfect earrings if you like a bolder earring. That would make a really nice set of earrings. So you've got two of them in your pendant bag. And then we have this pretty little rose. These are just adorable little roses. And this is also, I believe, golden tone alloy, and it's got a little loop on the bottom here so you can dangle it as a pendant. It's a really cute little thing. That would be really cute on a keychain or something too. That's really cute. Or a little pull at the end of a lamp, something like that. It's just adorable. And you're getting one of those. These I really like, and once I received them, I only ordered, I thought they'd be a little bit bigger than they are. It's kind of small. It will make a very nice little charm, or it will make a really cute little minimal pendant on a piece of beading chain. These are really cute. It's also golden tone alloy with a little faux pearl. I ordered a whole bunch of them after I made my treasure bags just the other day, because I think these would be so cute on as a charm, multiple of them on a bracelet. When I got them and I'm like, oh, I need more of those. So I will be listing those later after we get the treasure bags out, and we can, if you want to, I will design something with it, and if you want to get some, you can. But I really like this. I think it's one of my favorite pieces in this bag, and it's so tiny, but I love it. You're gonna get one of those in your pendant pouch, and then we have these two little golden alloy and rhinestone hearts, and it doesn't really go with the theme. I was looking for flowers, but these were so pretty, I decided, I'll just get these. So you're getting two in your bags. So this will make a beautiful pendant or a great pair of earrings. And if you could just see the sparkle, these are really sparkly. This is what the back looks like. Just really nice little component. Very pretty. So this, now either this one or this one, of course, but that is in your pendant pack. And now we are going to look at what's in our findings pack. I did not put chain in this time. I never can find, when I'm doing gold, I never can find a really pleasant color of golden chain. Someday I will, and then I'll be able to afford it, I can't afford it, guys. No, that's not what I was trying to say. I'll be able to put one in. I'll remember what it is, but every time I get some golden chain, it's so brassy and it doesn't match my pretty components. And these components are more all in the light golden tone. They're not in that really brassy, bright gold. Now, the toggles are a little bit brighter than the rest, but it's pretty close. So, I just didn't do the chain because it's always a disappointment. But you've got 6 golden tone alloy toggle clasps. And then I found some really cute 14 karat gold plated stuff. All of this stuff in here is 14 karat gold plated. So what we've got 2 little multi-strand components. So they're a reducer component, so you can do your 3 strands and then put your clasp here. This is 14 karat gold CZ. It's 14 karat gold plated brass with CZs on it. It's got, I think, like 6 little CZs across the top. Really, really pretty little 3-strand component. And we can make a nice 3-strand bracelet with that. So you've got 2 of those in your component pack. These are 14 karat gold plated brass tiny tube beads, and these are they're like textured, almost like a diamond cut look. If you've ever seen some gold that's what they call diamond cut, I don't know if that's still a thing. I know way back when it was. And these sparkle like crazy, and they're really cute. And I think that we can make something, a really cute little demure or a petite bracelet with these, or something. I will figure out something really cute to do with these. But you have 6 of them in your pack. And then we have these nice size little, these are 14 karat gold plated brass bead caps, and there's 15 of them in the pack. So we could do something with this stuff together. It's all the 14 karat gold plated. It's so pretty. It's a little bit higher and a little bit more expensive type of findings, so that's why you're not getting a ton of them. But I think the quality makes up for the quantity. So that is what is in our treasure bags. I'm going to go ahead and go away for just a second, and I'm going to lay out each bag individually so you can see exactly what's in each bag, and we'll call it good. Okay, so what I did was I just put the pendant components that are mutual to both bags in the middle, because if I were to put two complete full bags out here, I wouldn't have enough space. So you will get all of this in either bag that you choose. Of course, you're not getting this entire thing unless you purchase two bags, but this is mutual to both. And this is what you're getting. So I think it turned out really pretty. This is the Demure, this is the Sophisticated, and I think we could make some really pretty stuff with this. So if you want one of these, it is released now on my website, ggctreasures.com. It is $45 per bag. If you purchase two, you get everything you see. If you purchase one, then of course you'll get one collection or the other. So hopefully you like it and you want to play with this with me in some tutorials. And if you do, head on over to ggctreasures.com and we'll see you in the tutorials. Have a good day. Bye-bye.